You guys, I am trying to figure out this lighting situation. Book besties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my July TBR. Last month I was a little overzealous. I was very overzealous knowing that I'm not a summer reader. I enjoy summer reads, but I'm not a summer reader, so I'm very slow in the summertime. This month I have a very cutesy stack of books to share with you guys, and these are like, I really want to get to these. These are like the ones that are top of my list. Some of these you've seen before, some of them you have not, and some of them are to help me move continuously out of the reading slump that I've been in for the past couple of months. So the first book that is still on my TBR is going to be Honey and Spice by Bulu Babalola. I think I said that right. If I did not, I apologize. But this one is on my absolute must reads for the month. I've been trying to read it, I think, since like April, and I'm gonna read it this month. The newest book comes out and it's called Sweet Heat, and I'm like, come on now. These are like summer to the core. So this is definitely on the top of my list to get read this month. So this one is featuring our FMC Kiki, and she is the host of a radio show, and she talks about like toxic relationships and things like that, and she ends up getting caught kissing someone who is exactly the type of guy that she is always warning people about. And so they enter into a fake dating relationship, which obviously, as we know, is going to progress over time. So this takes place in college. It's a little bit younger, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. The words are small though, y'all. The words are small, but I'm gonna read it. Next, I'm bringing out the big guns to get out of the slump all the way. Now, I've been working my way out of it, but there is nobody like Freida McFadden, who is going to take you on a roller coaster ride that you're not going to be able to put down, that you're not going to be in a reading slump, and that you may or may not guess what the real twist is. But I promise you, Freida is going to get you out of the reading slump. And I haven't read Freida in months. Maybe since last year. I think the last thing I read by Freida was The Teacher. I don't think I've read anything from her since last fall. No wonder I'm in a reading slump. So let's read the synopsis on the back of this one, because you can't really just like give you a little sentence. All families have secrets, but some secrets are deadly. Erica Cass has a perfect family and a perfect life until one quiet evening, two detectives show up at her door. Mrs. Cass, we are hoping your son could answer a few questions about the girl who disappeared last night. A high school girl has vanished from their quiet neighborhood, and the police suspect the worst. Erica's teenage son, Liam, was the last person to see the girl alive. Erica has always sensed something different in her seemingly perfect oldest child. He's charming, smart, and popular. But mothers have the best instincts, and Erica knows there's more to her son than meets the eye. She wants to believe he's innocent, but as the evidence mounts, she can't deny the truth. Liam may have done the unthinkable. What's that movie with Macaulay Culkin? That's what this sounds like, but teenagers. That's literally what this sounds like with teenagers. And the words are huge. And the thing about her writing, the way she writes the chapters, is that it literally is like 2 pages. So you're moving throughout the story and you don't even realize that you've read 50 pages because the chapters are 2 pages, 4 pages, like maybe 10 pages, like max. But it helps you to move throughout the story so quickly you don't want to put it down because you just feel like you're progressing so much. And that's kind of what helps you feel like a motivated reader. Like that's what kind of helps me get out of the reading slump when I'm reading her books. Plus it's like very plot driven. We are just moving right along. Next, once again, we have Left of Forever, but I really want to read this one because I've been seeing a few mixed reviews on it. And this one is 2 people who used to be married, they have a child together, and then they get divorced, and they decide to give each other another try. I think I said in my last TBR video, the last time I read something like that was Before I Let Go, and I ate that up. Because love is love. You know when you know. And sometimes you have to go through some things. So this one is still on my TBR for this month, and it is one of the ones that is like on the top. We gonna get it read. Then we have Blue Sisters by Coco Mellers, and this one has been on my TBR up here for quite some time. I want to say sometime last year. Just simply the cover kind of like drew me in, but I don't like to buy hardcovers because I feel upset when I feel like it was a waste of my money. Number one. Number two, I don't like holding them. Like, it really hurts my hands a lot. And then I'm not going to want to read if I'm in pain. You get what I'm saying? Like, why would I don't want to continue reading if my hand hurts. So this one features 3 sisters who are coming back together in a reunion, and one of the sisters has passed. So there's originally 4 sisters, one of them has passed, and then 3 of them are coming back together in a reunion, and they have to kind of figure out their differences and come back together. And I love a good contemporary fiction. I love, love, love a good contemporary fiction. I don't want to read them back to back to back because then I start to feel a little bit bored. But this one, to me, sounded so good. It literally says 3 blue sisters are exceptional and exceptionally different. And it says, they also had a 4th sister, Nikki, whose unexpected death left the family reeling. A year later, as they each navigate grief, addiction, and ambition, they must return to New York to stop the sale of the apartment they were raised in. So they have to come together, let their differences go, to work together for the good. This cover also is giving summer to me. I know this story is sad, but it's still giving me summer. No? Is it sad or is it summer? Or is this summer sad? Sad summer. I don't know. And last but not least, we have Promise Me Sunshine by Kara Bastone. Everybody and their mother has read this but me. This has been in like 3 TBR videos at this point, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet. I really don't know why. But you have someone who is suffering through grief, and she meets someone, and they start to fall in love. That's the synopsis that I'm getting for it. It says, grieving the loss of her best friend, a young woman finds her life turned upside down when she meets a grumpy stranger who swears he can help her live again, by the beloved author of Ready or Not. I don't know, maybe I was scared that this was going to be really, really sad, but this one has some awesome reviews, and I really, really want to get to it. I really do. I promise you, I do. Oh, hold on. I lied. I have one more, and that's Whiskey River Season 1. I have never, ever read a cowboy romance. Never. And I am determined to make this the month that I tackle all the cowboys. I am determined to tackle a cowboy this month. Whiskey River is gonna be that one. Oakland Brim and Sacred Monroe open up the series in what for them begins as a fake relationship. While Sacred hopes that pairing with a good girl will assist in polishing up his reputation, Oakland is using his popularity for business purposes only. At least that's what she has to keep telling herself. Real or fake, the two are enjoying the friendship they're building. Some might say a little too much. Find out if what started as a hoax develops into much more. If they even have cowboy boots on the front. I'm gonna read cowboy romances. I'm gonna read them, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about them because they're all over the internet, they're all hyped up, and I'm gonna read one. So I know that usually these videos for me are super duper long, but I felt very like disappointed in myself. And not because I did not read, because obviously I did, but when I set the expectation too high, knowing that year after year after year, I have never read over 5 or 6 books when it's May, June, July, August. I've never, ever, never. Outside of that, I read 10, 15 books a month, but in the summertime, I don't. I set myself up to feel bad, and I don't want to do that this month. So here is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 book TBR. And to be honest, also, I have already finished 2 books. I did finish Plus Size Player and the latest Finley Donovan Digs Her Own Grave. I did finish both of those already before I even filmed this video. So I have started the month off good, and then I have these 6 books here. All right, you guys, well, let me know what you're reading in the month of July. I love you guys so much. I have finally got over the 600 subscriber count, and I'm like that much closer to 1K. So if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on this video, binge watch some videos. I am very awkward and I just post what I want to post, and I just read what I want to read, and I rate things the way that I want to rate them. And if you're down for that, and if you're down for a chaotic type B/C mom of 6 who loves to read, then keep following along. I love you guys, and until next time, happy reading. I don't like that.